Let me ask you something very important today. When was the last time you stood up from a chair and felt your legs struggle beneath you? Or maybe you've noticed that climbing a simple flight of stairs leaves you more winded and wobbly than it used to. If any of that sounds familiar, please do not brush it off, because what you're experiencing might not just be getting older, it could be your body sending you a serious warning signal. Here's a fact that might surprise you. According to research published in the Journal of Gerontology, muscle loss in the legs begins as early as your 40s, and after the age of 60, most people lose up to 3% of their leg muscle mass every single year without even realizing it. That's not a small number. Over a decade, that adds up to nearly a third of the strength that keeps you upright, keeps you balanced, and keeps you independent. And here is something even more critical that most people never hear from their doctors. Your legs are the very first place your body begins to weaken. Not your arms, not your back, your legs. Scientists actually have a name for this, sarcopenia. And it's far more common and far more dangerous than most people realize. But here's the good news, and I want you to stay with me because this is important. The food on your plate has the power to fight back against this. Today, I'm going to share with you 6 incredible foods that are scientifically proven to help strengthen your legs, rebuild your muscle, and give you back the stability and confidence you deserve. Stay with me until the very end, because food number 5 is one most people completely overlook, and it might just be the most powerful one of all. Let's start at the very foundation of muscle health, and that foundation is protein. You've probably heard that protein is important, but what most people don't understand is just how critical the right kind of protein is, specifically for your legs. Your leg muscles are made up of long, powerful fibers that constantly break down and rebuild themselves. And after the age of 60, that rebuilding process slows down dramatically. Your body simply becomes less efficient at using protein to repair muscle. This is why so many older adults feel weaker even when they feel like they're eating enough. This is where eggs come in. Eggs are one of nature's most perfect foods, and a 2017 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirmed what many nutritionists had long suspected. People who ate whole eggs after exercise rebuilt muscle significantly faster than those who ate only egg whites. Why? Because the yolk contains leucine, a powerful amino acid that actually triggers your muscle-building machinery. When you eat an egg, you're essentially sending a signal to your legs that says, it's time to get stronger. And the best part? Eggs are affordable, easy to prepare, and gentle on the digestive system, which makes them ideal for older adults. Now, pair eggs with salmon, and you have what scientists call a near-perfect muscle recovery combination. Salmon is loaded with 2 things your aging legs desperately need: high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids. A landmark 2011 study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that omega-3 supplementation, the kind you get naturally from salmon, significantly increased muscle protein synthesis in older adults over a 16-week period. In plain English, that means salmon literally helped older people's legs build new muscle at a faster rate. And here's something that gets very little attention: inflammation. Chronic, low-grade inflammation in your joints and muscles is one of the biggest hidden reasons why older legs feel stiff, sore, and tired all the time. The omega-3s in salmon are powerful anti-inflammatory agents. They calm that internal fire, ease the pain in your knees and thighs, and help your legs move more freely. 2 to 3 servings of salmon per week could genuinely transform how your legs feel within just a few months. Now, a lot of people think leg weakness is purely about protein, but there's a whole other side to this story that almost nobody talks about, and it involves the vitamins and minerals that your muscles need just to function properly. Even if you're eating enough protein, if your body is deficient in certain key nutrients, your legs will continue to weaken. And the truth is, after the age of 60, your body's ability to absorb these nutrients from food decreases significantly. That means you need more of them, not less, just to maintain basic muscle function. Leafy greens, foods like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens are absolutely loaded with two nutrients that your legs cannot live without: magnesium and nitrates. Magnesium plays a direct role in muscle contraction and relaxation. Without enough magnesium, your muscles literally cannot fire correctly. They cramp, they spasm, and they fatigue far too quickly. A 2014 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older women with higher magnesium intake had significantly greater leg muscle power and grip strength than those with lower levels. And nitrates, found abundantly in spinach and other dark leafy greens, convert into nitric oxide in your body, which widens your blood vessels and dramatically improves blood flow to your leg muscles. More blood flow means more oxygen, more nutrients, and faster recovery. A 2015 study from the Journal of Physiology showed that dietary nitrates improved muscle efficiency by up to 19% in older adults. Think about what that could mean for your daily life. Climbing stairs, walking to the mailbox, getting up from a seated position. All of it becomes easier when your legs are getting the blood flow and nutrients they need. And then there are sweet potatoes, and I have to be honest, this is one of the most underrated foods in the world for aging muscles. Sweet potatoes are rich in potassium, vitamin C, and complex carbohydrates, a combination that works beautifully together to fuel and protect your leg muscles. Potassium is absolutely essential for muscle function. It regulates the electrical signals that tell your muscles to contract, and without enough of it, your legs feel heavy, weak, and unreliable. A deficiency in potassium, which is surprisingly common in older adults, can cause muscle weakness that feels almost identical to age-related decline. The vitamin C in sweet potatoes is equally important because it's critical for collagen production. And collagen is the structural protein that forms your tendons, ligaments, and the connective tissue that holds your leg muscles in place. A 2019 study in the British Journal of Nutrition found that vitamin C intake was positively linked to skeletal muscle mass in older adults. And those complex carbohydrates, they provide a slow, steady stream of energy to your muscles throughout the day, so your legs don't run out of fuel before you run out of things to do. Now we've reached food number 5, and I told you at the beginning that this one surprises most people. When you think about strengthening your legs, you probably don't think about blueberries. But stay with me here, because the science behind this tiny fruit is genuinely remarkable. You see, every time your muscles work, whether you're walking, climbing stairs, or even standing up, they produce something called free radicals. These are unstable molecules that cause oxidative stress, and in older adults, this oxidative stress damages muscle fibers faster than they can be repaired. This is one of the key reasons why recovery takes so much longer as you get older, and why your legs feel sore and fatigued after even light activity. Blueberries are one of the most powerful antioxidant foods on the planet, and they attack oxidative stress directly. A groundbreaking 2010 study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that athletes who consume blueberries before exercise experienced significantly less muscle damage and recovered their strength up to 10% faster than those who didn't. And more recently, a 2019 study focused specifically on older adults found that regular blueberry consumption was associated with better physical performance and less age-related muscle decline. The anthocyanins in blueberries, the compounds that give them their deep blue color, also reduce inflammation in the muscles and joints, which means your knees ache less, your thighs recover faster, and your legs feel lighter and more responsive throughout the day. A handful of blueberries each morning, fresh or frozen, it doesn't matter, is one of the simplest and most powerful habits you can build for your leg health. And finally, let's talk about Greek yogurt, because this is a food that deserves far more credit than it gets. Greek yogurt is extraordinarily rich in two specific things: protein and calcium. You already know why protein matters for muscle repair, but calcium is where most people are missing a crucial piece of the puzzle. Calcium isn't just about your bones. It plays a direct, essential role in muscle contraction. When your brain sends a signal to your leg muscles to move, calcium is the actual messenger that makes the contraction happen at the cellular level. Without adequate calcium, your muscles respond slowly, weakly, and unpredictably. A 2018 study in the journal Osteoporosis International found that older adults with higher calcium intake maintained significantly better muscle function and were at lower risk of falls, one of the most dangerous and life-altering events for anyone over the age of 65. Greek yogurt also contains probiotics, which improve gut health, and a healthy gut means your body absorbs all of the other nutrients we've talked about today far more effectively. 1 cup of Greek yogurt in the morning or as an afternoon snack is one of the easiest, most delicious investments you can make in your legs and in your long-term independence. Here's what I really want you to understand before we wrap up today, because this is the part that ties everything together. Leg weakness in older adults isn't just one problem with one solution. It's a combination of muscle fiber loss, inflammation, poor circulation, nutrient deficiency, and oxidative stress, all happening at the same time, all making each other worse. That's why no single supplement, no single exercise, and no single food can fix it alone. But when you start bringing these 6 foods into your life consistently, eggs, salmon, leafy greens, sweet potatoes, blueberries, and Greek yogurt, you are addressing every single one of those root causes simultaneously. You're feeding your muscles the protein they need to rebuild. You're reducing the inflammation that's slowing them down. You're improving the blood flow that delivers nutrients to them. You're protecting them from oxidative damage. And you're giving your body the vitamins and minerals it needs to make every muscle contraction strong and smooth and reliable. This isn't about becoming an athlete. This is about being able to walk to your front door without holding the wall, to stand up from your favorite chair without pulling on the armrests, to play with your grandchildren without worrying about falling, to live your life fully, comfortably, and on your own terms for as many years as possible. And it all starts with what you choose to put on your plate. So there you have it, 6 incredible science-backed foods that can genuinely make a difference in the strength, stability, and health of your legs. The research is clear. The connection between what you eat and how your muscles perform is real, it's powerful, and it's never too late to start. I want to encourage you today, don't wait until things get worse. Start small. Add one of these foods to your meals this week, then another next week. Small, consistent changes are what build real, lasting strength. If this video helped you or someone you love, please give it a thumbs up. It helps more people find this information who really need it. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss a video, and share this with a friend or family member whose legs could use some extra support. And drop a comment below. I'd love to know, which of these 6 foods are you going to try first? Remember this, strong legs carry you forward, and it's never too late to take the first step.